Welcome to the Swell Suite. Today, we are talking about Corona.
My business is on life support right now. Hey, where were you escaping from?
Where was I escaping from when?
You posted something saying like one last day or something like that.
Oh, my last day of freedom.
What? What was happening? What's happening?
Oh, we on lockdown. We can't leave the house.
You can't do what?
We can't leave the apartment. We can't leave the house. We're in the house the next 15. Yeah.
So you gotta have a serious lockdown.
Yeah, we gotta have a note if we go outside, but we can't go outside.
Oh, we're like ankle bracelet lockdown.
Okay. Yeah, no, they were like total confinement because y'all don't know how to act. Y'all keep going out. We close the bars and y'all just buy drinks and sit in the street. So no, y'all can't come outside.
That's what they had these college students in Miami. They were like, they locked everything down. So they just hung out at the beach. They were like, no, I don't think you understand. You cannot hang out at the beach.
Yep. That's the French. Girl, they were out on the riverbanks. They were on the canal. They were at the markets. They in the park. Like, oh no, it's nice out. We can sit outside. It's fine. We need fresh air. So the president was like, nope, y'all don't know how to act. Shut it down. We are at war with Corona. So he gave us a stern talking to and then got the police involved. So
and they had that in Maryland, like they will fine you. And yeah. I just went to pick up a salad for my brother at Subway, and so you can't sit and eat at a restaurant anymore. It has to be to go.
Yeah.
And they have all the chairs up against the wall.
Listen.
So you not
and French people don't know how to do that. So they were like, nope, we're closing it. And they closed it fast. It was like 8:00 and they were like, all bars close at midnight. We were like, dang.
Wow.
Like they ain't had time to get rid of food, nothing. So restaurants and stuff were giving food away and taking donations for it because, they had bought food for the whole next week or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were like, so what are we supposed to do with all this? I'm like,
so
dang.
You're in the house for a crisp 14 days.
I mean, I'm gonna write a note and walk out because I already see this not working out. Like I don't need anything, but I'm gonna be like, no, flour, butter, eggs. Yeah. Like I don't have those things. I mean, I have them now. I won't have them by the end of the week.
So what?
Did you already see me writing a note.
What did you need to get? Like, how did you prepare for 14 days in the house? I need to know because if this happens to us, I just want to hear what you have. Okay.
So here's the thing. You're fine because you have a regular adult size refrigerator. So, Parisian apartments have dorm fridges. So I have a dorm fridge, but then I also have a dorm freezer. So not that little bitty freezer that comes in the dorm fridge. They actually have a full size freezer that sits on top of it. I'm like, y'all should have just bought a regular unit, but that's neither here nor there. So I bought butter, eggs, salad greens, some rice, pasta, tomato sauce, tomatoes, zucchini, onions, garlic. I went to the frozen food store and got a mix of vegetables. I got some frozen mushrooms. I got some fresh mushrooms. I got some sour cream. The frozen food store had this America promotion. They had barbecue ribs. So I was like, well, gonna have those. And they had some breaded nacho. They had some breaded cheese bites. Some like fried nacho cheese bites. I'm like, well, I need that. What else? I got some pie crust. I'm gonna make a tart, a savory tart. I have a recipe for a mushroom tart. But then I was like, oh wait, I needed eggs, but I had so much other stuff, and people were like crazy. So I'm like, okay, I'll write my note and get eggs and flour. So and I got a chicken. Oh my God, I roasted a chicken tonight. I'm so proud of myself.
What?
Just as and crispy and juicy.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
had a barefoot contest recipe. it came
Love
out
it.
well. I was
Very
like,
nice.
this is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this, but then I was like, wait a minute, this is just day one of confinement. Like, you've already topped yourself. Like, what you gonna do for these next 14 days?
Well, now you got to find some other recipes that you can do with the rest of your chicken.
Like, wait, you tapped out at day one. So now I got to shred the chicken up. Well, I mean, you know, nachos is already a thing. I also already had lasagna sheets and I bought a bunch of cheese. So I could probably make lasagna.
Nice.
You can make chicken lasagna, or you could use some of that pie crust to make like a chicken pot pie.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be big. It can be whatever size you want it.
Yeah, you could just make like little circles and then like fold them over. You can't see me, but I'm doing the hand motion to fold it over.
Yeah. Yes. Now I know what you mean. And I have milk and cream. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
And you got your frozen vegetables. That's it.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God, I'm making chicken pot pie.
The end.
See, because trying to be like slightly healthy and not be like, oh well, chicken nachos. I'm gonna bake a chocolate cake. I'm gonna eat. Yeah. I specifically didn't buy any ice cream, which I was already thinking that was a terrible idea. But also wouldn't fit in the freezer.
Yeah.
So
I have a question. Are Parisians crazy about toilet paper? Like they are here.
It's literally toilet paper everywhere. And people here are posting like, what is wrong with y'all getting the toilet paper in America and Australia? I don't understand it. Because I can find toilet paper here. Not a problem.
Oh, it's crazy here.
Yeah.
Now, what you couldn't find here was like cheese and like.
What? You should see Wegmans. It's nothing but cheese in there.
Listen, it's no cheese in sight. And people was at the fromagerie. I was surprised. I'm like, oh, y'all usually don't buy grocery store cheese, but they was like desperate times, desperate measures.
Yeah.
So I saw one meme that was like, only white people panic about stuff because you see all the seasonings are still there, but the salt. I was like, oh my God. Stop.
Oh my goodness. So Leslie, what about you? Like, how is the corona affecting you?
Okay, well, my business is on life support right now.
Girl.
Because I had to cancel the next 2 weeks. And of course, like, in the beginning, people were calling like, corona, what? Like, they still wanted to do tours. And then yesterday, before the governor spoke, I sent out a message canceling the tours for the next 2 weeks. So that was hard. That was,
girl, I bet.
But it was the right thing to do. It was definitely the right thing to do. But that was a hit. But I just figured, when this is over with, hopefully before May, please, Jesus, baby
girl.
Jesus.
Right.
People gonna be ready to do stuff. And, we're gonna be here with open arms, like Rochelle Farrell. We are ready to take you in.
Girl. Business wise, it's been a nightmare for sure. Yes. Well, because when people plan to come here, they plan it a little further out and then they're a little more hesitant. So I've had people cancel through May.
Damn.
And I'm low-key devastated because I'm like, I have seen thousands just fall out of my pocket.
Yes.
So between April and May, for sure, that's a smooth couple thousand. And I'm like, well, okay.
Exactly.
You guys sure? And the two of the groups for May were school groups. So that's also why they were like, no, we can't do it because it's no schools. So they're like, all right, well, the rest of the school year, we're doing it online. So I'm like, well, y'all probably shouldn't be taking a trip. So there's that.
I think this is the perfect example of when Tanya Rapley was on the show. She's My Fab Finance. Yeah. When she said like her number one rule is to have multiple streams of income. And this is one of the major reasons why.
Yes.
Shit like this.
I have last Friday, I re-engineered my entire business.
Did you?
Like, I'm going in a totally different direction, which I'm going to be announcing probably like in April. But yeah, I was.
Well, you tell us all. Yeah, tell us offline. Offline, what are we doing?
Us in action.
And a few couple of hundred people.
Oh yeah, tell us offline. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah, but I do have to say, the love is out there, because when I sent that email out, people responded back saying, hang in there, we're with you. Others were like, we're just going to postpone. Like, we're not going to ask for our money back. Now, some people did, and I don't blame them for that. Yeah. But I think the one good thing about this is people are rallying.
Yeah.
Behind one another. And I saw like Catoctin Breeze, because the wineries are now just going to bottle sales. And they are willing to ship the wine if you don't want to come there, and they're waiving their shipping fees. So
okay.
So some people are doing that. I saw one place saying, and I've seen this with a few small businesses, saying, we really don't want to lay people off or what have you. So if you can, not that you have to, but if you can, buy a gift certificate from us, and then you can come back and use it. So then they have that money there. So that is an option too. And then I have a family member who may have it. He's in isolation now.
Oh my God.
Because it takes 3 days to get the test results back.
Which is crazy.
Right.
Insane. I know a lot of
people be using them 3 days to walk around in the street.
Oh gosh.
You stop coming in contact with people, you took a test. Self-quarantine, sir.
Yeah, the wine shops in DC, a lot of them are technically closed, but they are shipping wine for free. So as long as it's over a certain amount, they will deliver it to your door. So I currently have a cart that I have in press.
As if you need more wine. Like, I know when I went out and bought wine, I was like, Tanisha, you don't need this. You have wine and liquor. What are you doing? But then I was like, you know what? You just need a little more tonic and then another like fruit juice. And then just grab a few bottles to drink right now. So.
See, I might not hoard like toilet paper, but I'll be like, oh, I don't have that wine. Oh, what's that grape? I don't have that. I mean, I don't know the next time I'm going to be able to taste something new. Let me just get that. I don't know what it tastes like.
So Rita, you made, you always make really eye-watering food, but you made the greens and the chicken and the grits.
Yeah.
Okay, so explain to me. I was trying to follow this.
Okay.
You use Greek yogurt in the grits?
Okay, so that's what I tip. Wait, so
I'm looking at Leslie's face. That's why I laugh. She looked puzzled. She really genuinely.
I did. I'm like, okay, I want to.
Like, and not even in a shady
so I'm trying to figure this out.
Okay, so I don't.
Way, but just like I'm puzzled, I'm gonna ask.
So let me tell you why. Typically I do use Greek yogurt and grits because my body doesn't respond to heavy cream that well anymore.
Oh, okay.
And even though I can eat cheese all day, heavy cream, oh my gosh, it does something. So heavy cream, and I can do butter just fine. Anyway, heavy cream bothers me. So I started using Greek yogurt or sour cream in grits. But
I got some, and I got some grits.
Boom. There you go. So when I was at Wegmans, they were out of a lot of stuff. But there was cream cheese, and it was Greek yogurt cream cheese. So I guess it was made with Greek yogurt. So I was like, oh, that's going to be bomb and grits. So, and I can use, I typically use cream cheese and grits too. So I used the Greek yogurt, cream cheese, butter, and I never use water in grits. I always use chicken broth.
Okay.
So chicken broth, the cream cheese, the butter, stir it all up, and then once it starts to stiffen a little bit, I add cheese, and that was it. And so
but then you baked it.
No, I didn't. I put it in a baking pan and I let it cool off. I put it in the freezer. So I put it in the freezer for like 15 minutes because I wanted them to stiffen because I wanted grit cakes. So then I cut it in squares, and then I seared both sides.
Okay.
You just put some olive oil in the pan or nothing in the pan?
You can't. I put a little spray, but that was it. It's a nice color regardless of how you sear them. But somebody asked me, was like, where did you come up with the idea? I was like, it's a lot of times it's what I have in restaurants. I've had grit fries in several different restaurants. And a lot of times they will bread them and give you like a tomato sauce. Holy God. It's so good. So good. So, yep.
But yeah, I was like, okay, that's some kind of good eating. And if we weren't social distancing ourselves, I would have been over
right. Listen, you can pull up to the house, grab it through the window.
Right.
Listen, Sarita, sit it on the front porch.
Oh,
I'm going to go to my grandmother. So my grandmother is 87 and she is losing it. She is really stir crazy. So I want to try. I was trying to figure out what to do with her, but I was like, maybe I'll just take my dog over there and we take a walk around the block or something.
That would be good.
Because she's been in the house. I know she doesn't want to continue to sit in the house. But
how long has she been in the house?
Oof.
Tell her to go out. She don't have to isolate yet. She don't have to isolate yet. Y'all know.
Well, they say the senior should because she doesn't drive. Yeah, she doesn't drive. So, and all the churches are closed. So she can't even go to her little church meetings and meetups or whatever. So
old ladies be living for that.
Child, she Catholic too, on this committee and that committee. So
Hey.
Don't take their church away. Not even Jesus. Don't take the church away.
However, my uncle set up a Facebook account for her so she can watch mass online. So
that is good.
Yeah, so that'll be something for her to do. But yeah, I feel really bad for seniors that aren't supposed to leave.
Could she go for a walk in the neighborhood?
Well, girl, she lives in Southeast, so that's probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
So she'll feel a lot better if somebody's with her. So tomorrow I'll go over there and walk with her. But
she's so active too.
She's active. Yeah. Yeah.
Tell me what it's like outside.
You can be like the Italians. Did you see the Italians?
I did.
Yeah.
Girl, but my window faces the courtyard, so it's just a building. So like I can't see like what's happening in the streets.
You can't even people watch.
Okay. Girl, that picture I posted on my Instagram tonight, that's the courtyard. That's it. Okay. That's my view.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little slip of sky, a little piece of sky, and just this building.
Oh, I want to give a shout out to Cuisine Noir for writing us up in a feature. It was really cool.
Those dope pictures of us.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Good.
Yeah,
right. We sounded bomb. I was reading it like, oh my God, who are these girls? I want to be their friends. I want to know them.
She did a great job. And I know she spent so much time with all of us.
Yeah, she did. She really did.
She did a very good job.
Yeah. So I have a question for y'all. So what are you going to do with the idle time that you do have now?
Talk to y'all. I roasted that chicken. I'm going to make grit cakes. I have an ebook idea that I'm absolutely going to finish it before these 15 days are up. And that'll be ready to go. And I have other articles that I need to read that I've always said I wanted to read. That Champagne MOOC, MOOC, however you pronounce that. That Champagne thing. Remember we talked about that, Sarita? I'm actually going to finish that.
Oh, it was like an online series kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then, those are my big projects. And then virtual happy hours with people, so I can, actually see and have conversations with human beings. So that's my confinement plan.
Leslie, what about you?
Well, I am working from home. And I do have to say, though, I've gotten 2.5 hours back in my day, which is lovely. And I've been walking a lot in my neighborhood.
Okay.
Which is great. So I was running an errand, and I was like, oh, let me get a quick walk in before the Swirl Suite. So I really have been taking in the neighborhood and enjoying that, which is nice. Which I don't know if I would do it on a Saturday, but now, like, after say like 4 or 5 o'clock, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go take a walk now. So that's nice that I have that time. And then I don't watch a lot of TV. I have the TV on as background, but I don't sit and watch. But I saw that it wasn't a docu-series, but ESPN did it on Dwayne Wade.
I heard that was good. It's on my list. I haven't watched it yet.
It is good. It's Life Unexpected. And and I have always so I liked Kobe, but I really like Dwayne Wade.
Okay.
Right. And so me to him even more. And I know, Sarita, I know you read Gabrielle Union's book, and he talks about the Gap Baby.
Thank you, Dwayne. All right, now
he knew he had to. He knew he had to.
I'm gonna watch that tomorrow.
He talks about the Gap Baby, and he does it very respectful.
Okay.
To the baby's mom and Gabrielle Union, and he talks about his divorce, and he is as respectful to his ex-wife too. Because
let me tell you something.
That was ugly.
Whoever their publicist is, Dwayne and Gabby, is phenomenal.
Yeah,
they are so lovable right now. Yeah, and I would have never thought, like 5 years ago, I would never thought that I would feel that way about them. And I love them now.
Yeah. So I'm catching up on some stuff like that. And then what's that, McDonald's on HBO?
Oh, I watched the first 2 episodes. Yeah.
Comcast free HBO this week, just so those people know.
It's called McMillions.
Yes, McMillions. And how these people scam McDonald's out of the Monopoly game, and they scam them out of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
What? How can I do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Tanisha, you would like it. It's so good.
And like the FBI agent in it, he is like the biggest idiot.
He is such a fool.
Idiot in the present thing.
And it's McMillions. Okay, I'm a fan.
Yep.
He is a character. And so he showed up at the first meeting with McDonald's with this gold suit on. And he was like, "This is my French fry suit."
Oh my God.
Don't tell him all of it, Leslie. You tell him all of it.
I was like, that's just a teaser of how much an idiot he is.
He is so dumb. Yeah.
Whoever that guy, and this is a real story, or they made it up?
No, it's real.
It's
real. Like McDonald's got scammed big time. Yeah.
So whoever that dude is, I wonder how he's watching this and looking at it like, that's not how.
Oh, I'm sure he is carefree. He don't care.
Oh, he's probably like, I'm a rock star.
I can't believe they talk about it this way.
Yeah.
Leave my suit alone. My wife like it.
Yeah.
What about you, Tanisha? Anything else?
Anything else? What?
You gonna do with your idle time?
Oh, girl, no.
Your book, your shows. That's it.
Yup. Girl, I tapped out this roasted chicken.
I feel like
I'm gonna make a lasagna too, and then
okay.
I host. There's this institute in Paris that holds all these different seminars and stuff like that, and they had to cancel all the rest of them for this like semester. And so the person who runs it is doing writing prompts every day. So I'm going to do that every day and then probably voice record it. And then just put that on my site just so I can voice record my thoughts and how I feel about everything. I have been journaling this week too, and some writing, some voice recording. And then I'll put that somewhere because I also need to remember this and how I feel and manage my emotions. So, yeah. And
so I have,
it's gonna look great at the end of this. I'm gonna do face masks every day.
There you go. So I have had practice with idle time, being as though we just survived a shutdown. This doesn't seem that off to me. But let's see, I read a few suggestions on Instagram and somebody said create like a corona journal where you write everything down every day, like the highlights or lows or whatever about your day. So you can, give it to your kids and they can read about what happened in 2020, that kind of thing, or family members or whatever. So that was cool. I'll do that. And of course, I'm going to clean my closet and give away clothes.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
Yeah. I have to read more. I don't know why it's so hard for me this year just to sit down and read a book. I don't know what it is.
I can't sit still.
Audibles.
Oh, the Audibles is no problem because I'm always moving. But to actually sit down and read a book, I am having a hard time doing.
Girl, Audible has changed my life.
Yeah.
And also, I didn't know that the public library has audiobooks.
Oh, yeah.
They do.
Yeah, I'm glad everybody knows this but me. But then also, forgive me, I don't live so I did not know. I have not set foot in an American library in years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have been getting books from my public library and I'm listening to those. And so I finished up like last week, Such a Fun Age. Really liked it. Really liked that one a lot. It was cute, by Kylie Reed, Black author. So but I actually have actual physical books in my home that I
so do I. Yeah, I do. Yeah. What else? I'm probably gonna cook. Y'all see my Instagram. That's what I do.
Yeah, cook and then drink. And this is paired with this. This is paired deliciously with this. Yeah. It has hints of strawberry, maybe light notes of cooking.
Okay, I want to go back to that, reference something else, but I have a question for Sarita.
Yes.
So is Alan home with you?
No, he is not. He's
okay, because I was going to ask how, since I'm decoupled, how is it being home all day with the hubby?
Girl, it's
She's starting to whisper. She's whispering.
I'm going to say this as gentle as I can. If there are pros and cons for it, having a spouse here, teleworking with you. God help people with children. I don't know how you got the spouse and the kids at home with you every day, all day. Oh my God. To answer your question, there are pros and cons because Alan is a talker and he'll talk. While a lot of times I have to like read things and write things, and sometimes I don't even have anything on in the background because I'm thinking, and so sometimes there's some conflict with that. But other than that, it's okay. And we got 2 floors and 2 offices, so we can separate easily.
Girl, you might need to have quiet hours. Like, listen, from 3 to 4.
Oh, that would never work. That would never work. Never.
Really, just an hour, not like okay. So from 2 to 6, you can't talk. Like, no, that's too long. It's like 3 to 4 is quiet hour.
You know how you like trick kids? I would have to trick him and put headphones.
Who could be quiet the longest?
And be like, oh, I want to call.
Okay, he clearly don't listen to the podcast. All right, that's.
If you're listening, Alan. Look, this is between us, okay? Safe space. Gosh.
Listen, how about you mind your business, okay? Whoever is taking the report. How about you worry about your own situation, okay? And you worry about finding somebody to be confined with, okay?
Oh, okay. So quick. I know you saw it, Sarita, but Tanisha, did you see The Real Housewives of Atlanta?
Oh, girl.
No.
You gotta watch it just because of this episode, child.
I stopped watching it years ago.
I understand.
Okay. So let me give you the backstory because we're going to talk about this. You know, Cynthia Bailey.
Yes.
Has the Bailey Cellars, which is, it's a wine shop. And I guess you could do tastings there. So they are in Greece and they're sitting at lunch and they are having a nice lunch and they have a wine paired with each course. Mm-hmm. So her girl, Kenya Moore, starts asking Cynthia, so what would you pair with this rosé? Does this rosé go with the food or what have you? And so then Cynthia starts to, at her best, try to describe the wine and why it is a pairing. And it's just a disaster. And she keeps on talking and it gets worse and worse. And then Kenya, who is supposed to be her girl, just goes in deep. So I don't understand how she can own a wine shop and not at least be able to talk superficially about the wines.
I think that she lacks confidence because what she said in the beginning wasn't too bad. They had a rosé and she said, oh, I think this would go with shrimp, which is not a bad answer, but she said something else. I forgot what she said. And I was like, ooh, I don't know. But that she just lacked a lot of confidence. And no, she didn't articulate very well about wine. And so Kenya, she was just like, okay. And it was real shady though. It was very shady. I would be pissed if that was my friend.
But so was Kenya supposed to jump in and be like, no, it's like this. Like she was supposed to fix it.
No, she was grilling her.
Oh, Kenya
was the one that was doing the grilling.
Yeah. Kenya was grilling Cynthia about wine. Yeah.
I'd be like, girl,
even though she probably don't know shit either, but so
I'd be like, just taste it and see.
But it was very awkward.
It's an interrogation. Like you got to get on people like that.
Yeah. But it was funny the way it all went down.
Yeah. I was disappointed because that's supposed to be your girl. Like, if it was coming across the room, then that would be different. But not your girl.
But you know, Cynthia only got that wine shop for show. She just wanted something. I mean,
she might have needed a tax haven. We don't know.
Well. I have a new show, y'all.
What's
I have this new show. It's called All Rise. It's on CBS, and it's about a Black woman judge.
Okay, I need you to be watching shows on the internet. Okay.
Wait, it's not on the internet? I mean, you can't watch it anywhere?
It takes a little more effort to watch stuff that's on network.
Okay.
Cable TV.
Well, the star is Simone Miesick, and it's really good. It reminds me, for some odd reason, it reminds me of The Good Wife. But it's not as dark.
Okay.
But it's pretty good. Oh, yeah. I was about to tell y'all something, but I want y'all to watch. Never mind.
Okay.
But that's my newest show. I really like it.
Thank you for not spoiling.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. All right. What other questions you got for us, sir?
Okay. All right. What other questions do I have? Oh, well, that's pretty much it. Did you guys want to share anything else about how people can support you while we're all going through this?
Yes, my PayPal account is, you can hit my Cash App, $. Just send me encouraging texts and tweets and, respond to my posts on Instagram.
my main concern is just me not having contact with other people. And then the second concern after that is, okay, what can I do from a business standpoint? We talked earlier about multiple streams of income. I have multiple streams of income, but then all of them are affected by this. So that is a problem. When like 3 of them are affected by this situation, then what do you do?
Right.
So what are some, I don't know the word, but what are some corona-proof income streams, or what are some things that can be done online that I can put into place that can continue on? I won't say no matter what, but in these times.
Yeah.
And this is also kind of hard for not just me, but also thinking about other small businesses and the city itself, because we just went through the strikes in December, and businesses took a real big hit in December when there was no transportation. So people couldn't get to work, and people weren't going out as much and just staying in their neighborhoods and things like that. So this coming on the heels of that, this made me think, I thought about it then, before to happen this soon. After, it's like, okay, now you have time to sit with this. You saw how this played out then. You have to figure out something else. So how people can support me is think about me in that situation, and then text me, tweet me, say hi. That.
Okay. Leslie, what about you?
I think, like Tanisha said, just let people know that you're still here. You're still interested. Definitely, we have gift certificates. So if you want to buy a gift certificate, and redeem it later on in the year, that would be wonderful for people to do that. So we do have those gift certificates, gift cards, and I think just sharing with what you're going through, and how we can be supportive of one another.
That. What she said.
Yeah. Awesome.
But Tanisha, I have an idea for you that I think
figured you would.
Okay, girl, we finna talk in the after show.
Yes.
And
did you ask us to wrap it at random?
No, I was getting to that, but I was gonna tell my answer. I know I'm not in tourism, but tell
your answer, Sarita.
I thought you were telling your answer. This felt like a wind down, and like we were about to end the show.
No.
Carry on.
No, just I like comments. So if you see me post something, just comment and share my shit. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
Great.
All right. I have none but time. I'm gonna troll you. What? What is this? Who is like this?
Girl, we talk every other day.
Read it.
Well, maybe every day now. Twice a day.
What is that? Yogurt?
Okay. Random, and that's a wrap it. Okay. What is your favorite cartoon TV show? What is or was?
Oh,
God, so many.
Really?
I know. I really liked Scooby-Doo back in the day. Who knew what they were doing in that band? But
who knew? If it wasn't for those meddling kids.
Yes.
Like, how can you be involved in so many capers? Your kids. What are you doing?
Yes. Oh, wait a second. No, I take that back. Okay, my favorite is the Justice League, which they really don't have anymore. And they had the Wonder Twins. And people don't know who the Wonder Twins are when they were like, activate.
Wonder Twin powers, activate.
Yes.
I'm going to be a broom. I'm going to be a waterfall.
A tornado.
Right. We have completely dated ourselves. So I'm actually not going to say mine.
Really,
I'm going to say something.
You have.
Ultra modern. My favorite cartoon as a youth was South Park. Yes, I enjoy South Park. Thank you. But no, I like a lot of cartoons, and some of them were adult cartoons, but South Park, Ren and Stimpy, Ed, Ed and Eddie. If we're talking for real childhood cartoons, Woody Woodpecker would have to be my favorite cartoon character from back in the day. He-Man and She-Ra.
Yes.
I absolutely wanted to be Chitara from the Thundercats. Like that was literally a life goal.
I forgot about that.
Listen, it's a He-Man documentary on Netflix, and I watched it. So,
wow,
that's where we are with our lives. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and
it was actually quite fascinating, though. It was how they created it and how it got to where it got. It was actually really good. I didn't know what to expect. I'm like, wow, Tanisha, you might be close to the bottom. You might be close to you will watch anything status.
Okay, no, Leslie, what about you?
Fascinating.
Oh, I would just add, okay, this was not a childhood thing, but the Boondocks forever.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I can't wait till it come out. I had to go back and watch the R. Kelly one. Cracked me up every time.
When they made that Luther Vandross burger,
yes, and KFC is biting off of the Luther Vandross burger now because they use donuts.
They do
as the bun. KFC is the biggest biter off of everything because they steal everybody's idea.
Yeah.
Sarita, what about you?
So, I was a big fan of the Winnie the Pooh, the Jetsons, and then as I got older, Pinky and the Brain.
Oh my God! I love Pinky and the Brain.
Animaniacs.
I love Animaniacs.
Yeah, so all of them. Yeah, I think that was about it. Do y'all remember when the Jackson 5 had a cartoon?
Yeah,
it was bomb. Yeah.
Yes, and they had the snake.
Yep, it was great.
Yeah,
those are mine.
Now I got to go find cartoons online. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we talked about like cartoon movies, that's a whole nother question. But
girl, the show's not that long. We can't.
It's not. Yeah. Too many. Okay. Would you rather be unable to Google or unable to use social media?
Unable to use social media.
Me too. Social media. You can't take away my Google machine.
Because also Google Translate is life. Like I can't even
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to function on the planet anymore without Google.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know how many times in the middle of a conversation I was like, well, let me just Google that.
Yeah.
Right. Somebody
Exactly.
say something, I don't know what they're talking about. I'm like, oh, well, Google's gonna know. Yep. Why am I trying to figure this out in my head?
Yeah. I mean, my phone, I don't even have to type it. I just hit a button and command it. Yeah. It'll tell me. Yeah. So my answer is the same. Okay. If you could only stock up on one protein, what would it be? Chicken, beef, pork, seafood. That's kind of broad, but we'll leave it there. Seafood, tofu, or would you go with beans?
I might say seafood just because it is broad. But I wouldn't know what to do with it. I mean, I would, but like it doesn't go with as much stuff, I think. It's like a chicken.
Because some people can't take that seafood texture for long periods of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also think like your sauces might be a little different. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, I'm doing a 30-day detox.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So all I can have is chicken. So
wait, why is chicken in your detox?
Oh,
where do you detox it from?
Huh? Yeah, what are you detoxing from?
It's just like a
to reset your body.
Yeah, it's to reset my body.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can have a protein. I can have one meal
you chose
a day,
chicken.
And I chose chicken.
Gotcha.
Oh, well, okay.
But if
I wasn't easy for her.
Yeah, if I wasn't on this detox, I really like pork.
Oh, okay.
Like a good pork roast. Oh my God.
You can do a lot of stuff with pork too.
You can.
It's the other white meat.
Yes.
That it is.
Mm-hmm.
That it is. I would probably go with seafood.
We already knew that.
If I could choose like a fish and shrimp, then I'd be good.
Yeah, salmon and shrimp.
Yeah. I could do that. Okay. Have y'all seen the flight prices right now? They are they are dirt cheap. They are dirt cheap.
Okay, is it me? But I really did think about like, what if I just booked a couple flights right now?
When are you when are you trying to book them for? I think booking things in June and beyond might be okay.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
But like booking stuff now, like you probably can't fly now, or you're gonna get stuck somewhere. Like I wouldn't even chance flying right now.
No, but I was thinking like further out in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
when they're super cheap now.
Yeah.
I saw a flight from here to Chicago for $250.
Wait, that's from France. Yeah,
round trip.
Oh, you should do it. You should book it.
Yeah, because flights to Chicago from DC are like $50.
Yeah, I'm like, usually you can't fly from Chicago to California for $250.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes Atlanta. Just trying to go to Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. Right. Well, I haven't. Have y'all flown Spirit?
I have in my life. I wouldn't suggest it. I mean, unless you're just going for like an overnight, you could just take your backpack.
Because the flights are super cheap, but by the time like I calculated all the fees that they charge you, I was like, oh, it's not even worth it. And the flight might be terrible. I'm good. So
and the flight will be terrible.
Yes. They are like a la carte everything.
Yeah. Don't nickel and dime me.
You pay for your carry-on is what confused me.
Yeah, and you had to pay for an aisle seat. You had to pay for a seat. Then you had to pay for an aisle or window seat, or
or if you don't pay, then you just automatically going in the middle. But I'm counting on, if you fly in June, since this will just be getting over, a lot of people won't be ready to fly then. And they'd be like, nah, I'm not chancing it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so my original question. Now that the flights are cheap, where would you like to escape to and why?
So domestically, I would like to go to South Carolina. I've always wanted to go to the Gully Islands and experience that. So I would like to like go and do that whole experience.
Nice. Tanisha, what about you?
Okay. Domestically, I want to go to the South. I would do that, like Nice, Montpellier. I haven't been to Marseille yet, so somewhere by some water and where the sun shines. So yeah.
Really quick, speaking of water, there's a new show on Netflix. Tanisha already told you about it, but it's called Restaurants on the Edge.
Oh, that's what I have to look up.
My God. First of all, it's like, have you ever watched one of those restaurant shows where they go in and like whip up the staff and change the menu? It's like that, but it's
like Bar Rescue.
It's so much better because they go to different countries and do it. And all of the restaurants have this view and they're on the edge of something, edge of some water, edge of a cliff, but God is so good. It's so good. Why did I bring that up?
To go to the Maldives.
Oh, you said water.
I want to go to the Maldives.
Oh no, that's a good one. My answer. So I've never been skiing before.
What?
So I haven't. So there's a few things that I don't typically do. I don't skate, and I don't ski. I've never been skiing. So I would go somewhere where there's good slopes. So
I used to ski.
Okay.
One fun fact about me is I learned to ski when I was in college. I took it as my gym.
Oh wow! Look at you, golf and ski.
We would go, and it was at Towson, at the time, Towson State University, now TU, we had mini mesters in between the 2 semesters, and you could take like little classes in between there. And so one of the mini mesters was skiing. And
that's really white.
I know. I went to a white school. I know. I understand this.
I just had to get real quiet. And
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And so he stayed on campus, and every day we went to a different ski resort. And so, Towson is in Baltimore. So we would go up to Pennsylvania. We went a lot to Pennsylvania. We went out to Western Maryland, and that's how I learned to ski. Now, everybody else in my class was white. They already knew how to ski, so it was like an EPA for them. Little black girl had to learn how to ski. But I'm saying this to say, if you are going to learn how to ski, go out west.
Okay.
Because the snow is powdery.
Okay.
And it's not wet like here. And you could go skiing and it's not going to be super cold.
Gotcha.
So you could wear like a light jacket and your snow pants and everything. And you wouldn't be fighting the cold as well as trying to learn how to ski.
Gotcha. So this all sounds fun. I just don't know how me or my body's going to react to skiing. So I don't know if I'm going to be the girl who loves skiing or the girl who just sits in the lodge and sips cocktails while watching everybody ski. We'll see. But I need to figure that out though, and I have to go in order to figure it out. So
I'm totally the chicken flop.
Your inner thighs in the beginning are going to burn. So get some lips.
Does it feel like if it's worse than riding a horse? Now I can do that.
No, it's about the same.
Your legs are killer after.
Yeah, it's about the same, but then you get used to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But if you go out west, then you can also do wine country out there. Like if you go to California, Colorado, that would be good.
Okay. So I brought up that show, Restaurants on the Edge, because they go to these little places that aren't typically in travel shows. But my 2 other places, if I were to go outside the U.S., would be Malta, and Austria. That has never been on my list. I'm not sure why, because I love Austrian wine. But those are my 2. Those are my 2 places. Yeah. If a robot could deliver a meal to you right now, where would you order from, and what would you order?
Oh.
Tanisha, I know you're going to say something American.
You're so judgy. Stop putting me in a corner. Now I got to change it. Like, what's foreign? Like, what foreign place am I ordering from?
I mean, well, you don't live in America. It's got to be something that you miss.
Right.
I'm
so
sure.
It's Pappadeaux.
It's what?
Pappadeaux.
Oh, okay.
I love Pappadeaux. I just love. I'm so upset they don't have Pappadeaux here anymore.
With Lou Malnati's deep dish pizza, a close second. So, because you know how I stand for Chicago pizza, so that's a close, tight second.
Let me tell you how much I love Pappadeaux.
Let's talk about it. Talk to me about it.
Let's talk about it. I know if I have to get a connection in Houston, I will make sure that I have enough time to go to the Pappadeaux restaurant at the Houston airport and then get my connection. That's how much I love Pappadeaux.
So what's your answer? Is Pappadeaux your answer too?
I'm just stuck on Pappadeaux right now. I'm going to say that. There's probably some other place, but I can't think of it right now.
Okay. For me, I don't really care where it comes from in New Orleans, but just give me a big old boil. Give me a big old New Orleans boil. Yeah, with shrimp, crab legs, and potatoes, and the corn, and just piping hot. and you remove that cover, and yeah.
Crawfish? Would you have crawfish anymore?
Oh yeah, I'm not like the hugest fan. I'm not like the biggest fan of crawfish, but I will eat them if they're in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, all that. Yeah. So that's it, y'all. Thank you for joining us. Well, sweet. Everybody stay safe.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Yes.
And drink wine. It kills viruses. Maybe not corona. But it kills the wine.
and wash your hands.
Yeah, please.
I'm just still sad we have to have this conversation.
Yeah. Check on your elders.
Yes.
Yes. And follow all of us on social media. Talk to us because we're going to be in the house.
We're lonely. So.
I mean, all of us are lonely. Yeah.
Play lonely music after this goes off. Put that in the show notes. That song, I'm lonely. I'm lonely. What's that Kermit the Frog song that was about lonely? No, it's not. It's not Easy Being Green. Never mind.
So on that note, cheers, y'all. Good night.
Cheers.